What's up, sixth graders? I got another video lecture for you, and this one really is going to be short. I know the last time I said that it turned into a 15-minute behemoth, uh, but I should get a little credit because I did kind of give you like all the answers to that assignment, so I don't know. Give me a little credit, but this one really will be short because there's only a couple things I need to go over. Um, so let's get started. First things first, we're going to go over our standard, which is the Language 6.1 standard. It says you will be able to demonstrate command of the conventions of standard English grammar and usage when writing and speaking. In plain terms, that means by the end of sixth grade, you'll be able to write and speak using correct grammar. Easy. Your learning targets for this unit are to be able to define the 9 different parts of speech and identify them in context. Be able to identify various parts of sentences, including the subject and predicate. We're going to go over that today. And to be able to correctly use pronouns and identify their cases. We're going to go over that another day. So your daily objectives, your learning target for this particular video is going to be able to, by the end of the video, you'll be able to define article and identify them in context, and you'll be able to define the terms subject and predicate and be able to pick them out in a sentence. So let's get started with the article. It's also known as the noun marker. You might hear me use those terms interchangeably. Their actual term is articles. So I'll try to use that one. But they are words that warn us that a noun is coming up in the sentence, and they're color-coded red. So anytime that you see one of these words, you'll know that there's going to be a noun coming up. All right? There's only 3 of them: a, an, and the. You can see them down there at the bottom of the slide. A, an, and the. They're color-coded red, so you'll underline them red, you'll change the text color to red, and then you'll draw a little red arrow from whatever the article is to the noun that it's warning you about. Yeah, they're super easy, guys. A and the, mark them up red, draw a little red arrow, you're good to go. This next subject is subject and predicate. And I don't know, I was trying to be funny last year, I guess, and I called them the mega noun and the uber verb. And I don't know if that was helped to clarify or anything, but I also just wanted to be able to have a reason to put the 2 dots over the U. You know, like I said, I'm a nerd. What can I say? But every subject has every sentence has 2 parts. It has a subject and a predicate. And the subject of the sentence tells us who or what the sentence is about. And we highlight it in yellow. See, the subject is typically a noun. All right, I can't think of an example where it isn't a noun, but I haven't read every sentence ever read. So the subject is a noun. So we highlight the whole subject yellow. The predicate starts off with a verb, so we highlight it in orange. Now notice I said we didn't like mark it in orange. We don't underline it, we don't change the text color, we need to highlight it. That's why I don't want you guys highlighting parts of the sentences in other colors, because they do need to be reserved for these 2 parts of the sentence, because that's what we use the highlighting for. So the subject tells us who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate tells us what the subject is doing. So it includes the verb. So an example, if we use one of the sentences from our assignment earlier today, the pig ate the corn, you'll see I already have this written down and marked up here. Okay, so now the subject of the sentence tells us who or what the sentence is about. Well, the sentence is about the pig, right? Because the pig is the one who's doing the action. And the predicate tells us what they're doing. So the pig and the action that he does is eats the corn, right? So that's how we would highlight it. The pig is our subject and ate the corn is our predicate. So that is what that sentence would look like marked up. We would have each part of speech underlined, and then we would highlight the subject and predicate separately. Last up, we just got a quick review page of the color coding that we've gone over so far. Remember, nouns are yellow, verbs are orange, articles are red, adjectives are blue, adverbs are purple, subject is yellow highlight, and predicate is an orange highlight. All right, make sure that you guys make use of the pause and rewind features in these videos. You're going to get more out of it that way. You know, we all learn at different paces, so make sure that you're using these videos to the best that you can. When you complete the guided notes, make sure you throw in a question It's not optional anymore. If you don't have a question, think of something. Um, Keep it on topic, but I want to make sure that you're actively engaging with these videos and the notes. So throw me a question in your question box on your guided notes, and I will get back to you. Otherwise, have a great day, sixth graders.